What's up, Peak Timers? Today we're unboxing the 2026 Hot Wheels B case. I get all of my cases from Grana Toys. If you want to get your own Hot Wheels case sent to you each time a new one comes out, check out granatoys.com. Links in the description box below. The regular treasure hunt for this case is the 92 Dodge Viper RT10, and the super treasure hunt for this case is the Ford Mustang GTD. Hopefully we find one of those in this case. All right, let's go ahead and unbox it. And we'll start right at the top right here, grab our first three cars, and our first one we have is the McLaren Formula One team. Very nice. We've got the new McLaren mainline for the F1 cars. Then we have RD06, followed by the Ferrari SF90 Stradale right here. That's a nice new blue color variation of it. I think that's our, probably third or fourth color variation of the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Really like that in the blue with the blacked out 10-spoke wheels. Looking really good. I look forward to opening that one up. And right at the top right here, we'll grab our next three. We've got the 47 Chevy Fleetline, followed by the McMurdy Spiraling right here, and that's a new color variation. It's our first recolor of that casting that was new from the 2025 model year. Then we have the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, and this one looks like it's got some nice striping and some sponsorships and stuff on the side of it. Looking pretty good. I like that. All right, let's see what else we have up here. We've got another Ford Mustang, this time the Mach-E 1400. And then it's got some nice graphics and stuff on the side with the mesh wheels. We have the Gordon Murray Automotive T33 in yellow. And we have also a yellow of the 2016 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. That one's looking at two nice yellow cars. Yellow, my favorite color. Absolutely loving these recolors of those two right there. We'll put those aside. We'll grab our next ones. We've got the Maserati Chamel, and that one's in a nice metallic blue colorway. We've got the Carbonator right there, the 2026 New Year car, followed by the 83 Chevy Silverado Black Widow written on there. That is really cool of a livery right there. Look at all the graphics and stuff. All those Silverado lovers will really like that one. That's going to be definitely a collectible one for sure. I like that too. And what else do we have? We've got the High Tail Chaser. That is a new casting for 2026. There's your 2026 International Card logo for our new casting right there. Very, very nice. And then we also did pull out the Optimus Prime. That looks to be a new recolor. I'd have to compare it to the old one to see exactly what changed. To me, it looks like the same color. It might be just a different wheel variation, and that's all. All right, we'll put those ones aside. And I didn't grab this one. Oh, that is also a new for 2026 model right there, and that is the Pagani Zonda Cinque Exotic Cars series, but that is a tuned out variation of it right there. Check that out. These tuned cars, they're actually getting better and better. I'm normally not into like the cartoonish style like the real ones, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool how they actually did like a hypercar in the tuned out variation. So we'll put that aside. What else do we have right here? We've got the Pass and Go. That is also new for 2026 model. We did see it in the A case though, so it's not the first time we've seen that one, but that is a pretty cool casting for Monopoly. And we've got the Porsche Taycan Turbo S in white. I like that. That is really good. That's the proper, kind of like the launch color, how they did that one. Although it was, I think it was more of a white wheel with the black trim. I can't remember exactly, but similar. Track Ripper is our next one right there. There you go. And what else do we have? We've got the X-Steam, followed by the Braille Racer in new color. And then we have the Mazda MX-5 Miata, and that is, I think that's that Legends Tour winning car. And then we're getting it now in recolors. So there he is in that white recolor for that one. And what else do we have right here? We'll pull out, we're pulling too many cars out here at the time here. We've got the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger right there, looking good. It's a nice metallic kind of goldish bronze colorway right there. The 2018 Honda Civic Type R in white, followed by the Barbie Dream Camper right there, obviously in pink, the Barbie Dream Camper. We've seen that one before, but that one's pretty cool. And what else do we have? We've got the What's Up. The What's Up. Okay, that's it's not a new casting. Do I remember this one? It must have been several years ago that this one came out, but there it is. What's Up? Followed by the RD06, and we've got the Instant Boost, and the Instant Boost is a new for 2026 casting as well. I think we saw that one in the previous case though, but there it is, Instant Boost. And what else do we have? We've got Roger Dodger, nice teal colorway on that one right there, followed by the 68 Dodge Charger Daytona. And check it out, we've got the treasure hunt for the case. And yes, I love Dodge Vipers, and so super happy that they made this a treasure hunt. Very, very obvious that it's a treasure hunt with that treasure hunt logo written on the side of that door. Viper RT10. This is the new retooled Viper RT10 casting as well, much better than the previous one that they released. And also on the bottom, we should be able to see down below, there is your treasure hunt logo just behind there as well, just to confirm, but very obvious that we can see the treasure hunt logo on that side door. But yeah, really cool. White with the blue stripes, looking really good. Happy to have that one as our treasure hunt for the case. What else do we have right here? Ooh, we've got the new color for the Bugatti Bleed. Check that out. That is super cool. I love the white 10-spoke wheels on that. That is looking really good. Look at all the graphics on the top right there as well. Very cool. Loving that for a recolor. There's another Maserati Chamel, followed by the Drift Box. And that is a new for 2026 casting, as our box is coming apart right here. But yeah, that's a new casting. That looks good. Drift Box, some sort of like hatchback drift car. What's it got written on the side of there as well? Dots HW Drift Shop. And we got some dots on the paint right there. Okay, interesting. Not really my thing, but hey, it is what it is. Put that aside, and we'll grab the last two down here. And you know what? Let's pull out this cardboard piece. It's really wanting us to get to the bottom of this case here, so we'll pull that cardboard piece out. But we got another McMurdy Sperling right there. We've got the Batmobile in a gray recolor, and we have the 2020 Jeep Gladiator in yellow right there. And we'll put those aside, and we're already at the bottom of the case right here. So let's go. Let's just grab our Mustang GTD. That is the regular, not the Super Treasure Hunt, although we still have a chance for a Super Treasure Hunt in this case, so we'll find out. We've got another one of the high tail chasers right there with that big wang on the back right there. And we've got the Diora 2 right there in a new recolor. And let's grab up top, what do we have? We've got another one of the Dodge Charger Daytonas. That is a Porsche 911 Carrera T. That's a new for 2026 casting, although we did see it in the A case, so it's not new to this case, but still cool to get another one of those. And we got the 47 Chevy Fleetline as well. And what else do we have? Pulling out more cars here. We got the 59 Chevy Impala. Nice color on that. Another one of the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500s. And we've got the Purple Passion. Not in purple though. Is it like a metallic pink? It's like a metallic pink color. Interesting. All right, Purple Passion in the metallic pink. Obviously, they can't release these all in purple since they've already done it in purple as a Super as well. And what else do we have? We've got the HW Kit Concept. And check out the finish on that. Matte black. That is crazy looking in the matte black finish. I like that. And we've got the Drift Ender. That is the regular to what would be a Super Treasure Hunt from the previous case, the A case, but that's just the regular variation of it. And we do have another Drift Box right there. And what else do we have? We've got a Gordon Murray Automotive T33, another one in yellow. We've got a Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400, and we've got the Roller Toaster in an interesting new color variation of that. Check that out. That is pretty crazy. And this one you can push the little, what is it? You push this thing down in the back, the little handle thing, and then the toast goes down. So interesting casting, fantasy casting, of course. What else do we have? We've got the Jeep Gladiator in yellow again. We've got another Instant Boost, and we've got another one of the Batmobiles. Throw those aside, and then we'll grab the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger. There's another one of those. We've got another 2018 Honda Civic Type R, and we've got a recolor of the 5-alarm fire truck right here. So there is a nice new recolor of that one. If you collect these ones, there's several different recolors of them. Throw it aside. What else do we have right here? We've got the Bounce in Base. That is a new for 2026 casting, but we did see that one in the A case, so it's not new to the B case, but there we have it. We've got another one of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S's in that white, and another Pagani Zonda Cinque in the tuned out variation. That is a new casting. And what else do we have? We've got Hollerback right here as well, followed by the 59 Chevy Impala. And what is this? This is the Ragin Express, and I love looking at the Ragin Expresses and all the liveries and paints that they do on the side. This one, we've got that waving cat That was a Hot Wheels casting as well that they made into a Hot Wheels casting. But that is definitely a wild looking casting. And then obviously they do it with that crazy livery on the side. And what else do we have? We've got 24/7, which to me looks like the Mazda RX-7, the FD, and this is before I think they got the license for it, but they still come out with the 24/7, even though they do have the FD RX-7 license now. We've got a drift ender right there. There's your main line, and look at that, another Ferrari SF90 Stradale in the crazy metallic blue color. Love it. Liking to have extras of those because I do collect them carded and loose, so that is cool. We've got a Batmobile, another one of those ones. I think that's a third Batmobile in this case. We've got a Monster High Gowlmobile right there. Gowlmobile. That's from the Netflix series. There's their Monster High right there, Netflix series. And we've got the Cupra E-Racer in a new color variation as well. Nice graphics on the side of that one. And our last 3 cars of the case. What do we have right here? We have Solar Reflex, followed by the 2018 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, and another one of the Chevy Silverados right there with the Black Widow on the side. And here's your main line to the Super Treasure Hunt for the case, the Ford Mustang GTD. I did not get the Super in this case, but we do have a Super Treasure Hunt of it loose to show you, so we can have a look at it. So if you do find one of these on the shelf, this is exactly what it will look like. There it is, nice kind of Spectra Flame blue with the gold wheels, looking really good. There's your wheel routers on there as well in the tread, and we'll go ahead and compare it side by side so you can see. So definitely you should have no problems telling the difference between those two. Super Treasure Hunt on the top, main on the bottom. So if you do see the Ford Mustang GTD, make sure you have a second look and grab that Super Treasure Hunt if you can. But let me know in the comment section down below which is your favorite car from this case. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.